Hey guys, and welcome back to the Nerd Cave for my October 2024 pickups video. It is November 1st as I am recording this. It's like 2 in the morning. Um, I can't believe Halloween is over. October went by so quickly. I did not get to watch as many horror movies as I would have liked to. Life got in the way. But I'm going to show you what I picked up in the month of October, which is way more than I've been getting the last few months. I've been trying to be a little more selective in terms of kind of what I'm picking up, for budget reasons and just, for space. No reason to just buy everything. And then just kind of show you what I've watched in the month of October. I didn't do what I've done in the last couple years and give you like my 31 days of Halloween and try to watch something every day. I just knew that wasn't possible this year. So um, I got through more than I thought, but less than I wanted, if that makes sense. So let's jump into what I got in the month of October. So a couple sales. First up is another Kino sale. I feel like every other month there's a Kino sale. So just a couple things here. First up is 4K of Hannibal. No slip on this one. I think it's like I have an older release, so kind of missed out on the slip, but that's fine. Trying to be okay with that. Next one up is the Italian Job, the original. Never seen this. Bunch of special features, a little bit about the film. I did not do that for Hannibal. I guess we'll quickly take a look. I want to pause that and take a look. Good amount of special features there. These might be the first Kino 4Ks I've picked up that don't have slipcovers, but again, that's fine. Now getting into some Kino with slipcovers. This is a Blu-ray of Turbulence. I could have picked up the 4K. I don't know. I'm trying to be more selective. It was a decent amount cheaper for the Blu-ray. Still got the slipcover. This is like a 90s movie. I don't know if I really needed to get a 4K for this one. I'm not sure, but I'm okay with the decision not to get the 4K. Next one up is a 4K of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I did not have the original. I do have the 70s remake. I don't have the 90s remake. I don't think I do. So I should pick that up. But these older movies are pretty good in 4K, so I wanted to pick this up. And again, it's the Kino sale, so it's a pretty decent price. And last is a Kino Cult number 8 in the line, and it's Cannibal Apocalypse, which I've gotten in the past a couple of times, the regular, Blu-ray edition, so glad I never did. I've kind of had a little rant about this a few videos ago, where the Kino Cult line is now just doing what I guess Scream Factory is doing with their 4Ks. They're just now coming out with older releases in 4K and just slapping on the Kino Cult line. So they've done it with this, and they've done it with another movie that I'm going to show you later on. But here are my pickups from the Kino sale. Next up, we'll jump into what I picked up from Amazon. Okay, now getting into Amazon, believe it or not, I guess it's easy to believe they do the same thing when there is the Barnes & Noble Criterion sale. A lot of these Kino movies were also on sale on Amazon, and in fact, I bought 4 more Kino Cult movies that were way cheaper on Amazon. They were going for like under $13. First one is number 12 in the line, Frogs. Again, I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna keep buying this line. I think I'm only gonna get it if I can get it really cheap. So for $12, I'll definitely do that. Obviously, this is in no particular order because I'm all over the place with the. Let me try to do it backwards. Here we go. Number 11 on the line, Empire of the Ants. If I can keep getting these on the cheaper side, I will. Next up, The Food of the Gods. I remember this movie when I was a kid. at the video store. I want to say there was a sequel to this. And next up is something I did that I didn't want to do. I picked it up. I don't know why I picked it up on Amazon, because actually this was like a couple of dollars more on Amazon than on the Kino site. But I already had picked up the stuff on Kino, and I said to myself, I am not getting this. It was like $19, and I think it was like going for like 16 or 17 on the Kino sale. So not a huge difference. But it's Nightmare Beach, another John Saxon film. This is kind of what was annoying me, just because I have this. This is a upgrade. Where are my upgraded movies? I put them somewhere. To my Blu-ray. So, exact same movie. I didn't need to get it. But the damn number on the spine got me. And it's really annoying. And I hate that that's a thing. Did I show the back? It's like identical. In fact, I think it's like the same special features. Everything is the same. I don't know why I did it. I'm mad at myself. Antichrist is another one. That's gonna, I'm saying right now I'm not gonna do it, but I know I'm gonna do it. I know I'm gonna do it. So this is going in the eBay pile, which is growing and growing. And I haven't really sold anything on eBay in probably over a year, just out of sheer laziness. But yeah, so those are the Kino cult movies. 3 out of the 4 were much cheaper on Amazon. So next up is My Demon Lover. This dropped down to like, I want to say $16, $17, and this was like steadily like $25, if not more. So I picked this up. Funny story about this movie. This is a Scream Factory, like standard Blu-ray release. Ton of special features on this. This is another movie that I watched as a kid that I was actually always afraid to rent from the video store. Just because it had the word lover in it. I just felt really awkward going to the guy behind the counter and said, "Hey, do you have My Demon Lover?" So I've watched it on HBO. I had a bootleg copy from years ago, and I also have it on Laserdisc, which I don't really feel like digging out, but so this is definitely an upgrade to my Laserdisc. It totally cheesy. It's just nostalgia for me. And if you ever watch Family Ties, this guy, I guess they try to make him like a bigger star than he was. Scott Valentine is My Demon Lover. I don't know what else he did other than Family Ties in this movie. Next up is the apparently last season of Chucky. This dropped down in price substantially on Amazon as well, so I picked it up. So now I have all 3 seasons on Blu-ray, and I still haven't watched it yet. But I will get to it. My brother-in-law says it's awesome. I've heard mixed things, but glad I have it in the collection regardless. And last up is a Blu-ray chunky box edition Arrow release of American Gigolo. This is the Blu-ray, not the 4K. There was an Arrow sale going on. I was going to pick it up during the Arrow sale, but it was sold out, I think. They may have had the Blu-ray, but the Blu-ray was more expensive than it was cheaper on Amazon. I just had it in my head that I wanted to get it, so I'm okay with the Blu-ray. If you want to pause that. And this is like the second chunky box edition I have that has like a slip. So it's usually just this. And of course I switched the art to the original post artwork. I'm not going to do a big unboxing, but there's a nice, like any Arrow chunky box edition, you have the poster, mini poster with the new artwork and reverse side of the old artwork, post artwork, and a pretty nice booklet. So picked that up. And so here is what I got from Amazon. All right, so we're going to kind of segue that into the 2 items I picked up from the Arrow sale. First one up is the 4K of The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I've never seen this, and I think, yeah, it's a Guy Ritchie movie, I believe. Henry Cavill. Haven't opened it yet, but if I pause that. And Hell High. Watched the trailer of this. It looked pretty awesome. I think there was like a limited edition slip cover a while ago that came out on this, but I never picked it up. So I'm okay with this release. And that's it. These are the only two things I got from the Arrow sale. All right, next up, two things from Walmart, two steelbooks. First up is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. I still haven't watched the first one, but I saw this at my local Walmart and had to pick it up. Here's the back. Here's the J card. I slept inside. If you want to pause that. There you go. And here's the artwork. I think they're doing, since all the rights, I think are in like the public domain now for a lot of the Disney movies or Disney characters. So I think they're doing like a dark, that's not working. There you go. Like a dark versions of all these characters, which may or may not be cool. I don't know. And next up is A Quiet Place Day 1. I watched about a quarter of it. I think it's on one of the streaming services. There's so many right now. I think it was Paramount. Yeah, it's a Paramount movie, so I think it was Paramount Plus. But I have the steelbooks for the first two. So looking forward to finally watching that. All right, last up is something that I had pre-ordered as soon as I was able to, and I'm glad I did. This is from Zavvi. There is a US version, two versions, a steelbook, and a 4K slip, which I hate. But I was glad I was able to pick this one up. I still might get the slip, because I am a sucker for the digital copy. I like to have that as a backup, but maybe down the road when that goes on sale. But you get to see the box. You get to know what it is. You probably know already. And it is a Warner Brothers release. Really new line, but that is owned by Warner Brothers. I think it's really cool that it came in this box. I'm definitely going to keep it in this box. And I'm sure you've seen a bunch of unboxings of this. I'm not going to go crazy, but it is the 4K of A Nightmare on Elm Street. And this is kind of best of both worlds here. Take a quick look at the J card. This is kind of everything it comes with, so I don't have to take everything out. So just take a look. Pause that if you'd like. But it's the 4K. So this is a nice hard box. This is the US Steelbook artwork, which is just, I hate that Warner Brothers just takes like stock artwork and just throws it on here, which is kind of what they're doing. It's a mishmash of like this thing, I think that's from part 4, but the best part of this obviously here is the steelbook. They actually just did the poster artwork, which was what they should have done from the beginning. Just really nice. And it's a 4K, so you don't have to worry about region issues. I just love the spine here. And that, of course, is an upgrade to my Nightmare on Elm Street Blu-ray set. That is kind of shitty, but listen, it is what we have. It's what we got. I'm fine with it. I'll probably keep it even if they all come out with 4K. It's just have as a backup. But yeah, that's it. All right, so just run quickly through everything that I watched in October. I also watched a bunch of streaming stuff. Like I went through Midnight Mass, which was awesome. So now I'm going to try to get into all of his other movies I should say limited series on Netflix. But watch that. That was unbelievable. What else did I watch? I saw Terrifier 3 in the theater. I like it better than 2, but not as 1 is still the best. So here's everything. I don't think it's in any particular order of things I watched. A lot of it was, I'll be honest with you, a lot of it was on, is it AMC? AMC has like the Fright Fest, and I just caught a lot of it on that. So, ton of Friday the 13th stuff. So I'll just go through all of them that I watched. You know, part 1, 2. I'm just showing you my Scream Factory versions just to show you something. 3. These were like back to back to back, and we were at the 4. We're at the Monster Mania convention, and I've done a little rant on that on my last video, my convention pickups video. But it was on, and there was a lot of time we spent in the hotel just kind of binging those movies. 8. Jason Goes to Hell. I did watch Jason X, but I think that was last month. I'm not sure. 7. Again, like this isn't in like any order. 6. Pretty much. I could have just told you in 8 and 5. Pretty much the first 8 films. That's, you know, they had all the Paramount movies, and that's what we watched. Next up, I watched Arachnophobia, The Thing, a lot. Again, Arachnophobia was, I forgot what channel that was on. It's funny, we tried to watch it, so we spent a weekend at the Poconos with another couple, and we were watching a lot of AMC. It was really creepy. It had like a 70s, 80s vibe to it. It was awesome. Watched a couple Friday 13th there as well. They had a Blu-ray player, but no remote. So I brought Arachnophobia. You know, we had kids with us, and I thought it was a good movie. Couldn't watch it. Luckily, it came on TV. Christine, again, AMC. Child's Play. I don't know why I'm showing you this one. I have the 4K somewhere. But anyway, the first Child's Play we watched. Again, AMC. Creepshow. Actually, we watched this version. I'm happy that I brought the DVD, because that was the only thing that worked in the Blu-ray. We put this in, and it automatically went on. The movie actually automatically went on. It didn't go to a... The problem was all the movies went to a menu, and you had to press something to start it, and you couldn't. Old school DVDs went right to the movie. So, original Creepshow, you know that's top 5 for me. Critters, actually watched this with the kids. They enjoyed it. You're Next. I've never seen this. Got this recently from Walmart. Was great. Really fun time. And then some classics. Watched Fright Night the other day. I felt like watching vampire movies. I did not watch Lost Boys, believe it or not. But watched Fright Night. Fright Night 2. This is my kind of... I don't know if it's a bootleg or this is just like that Spanish version. Is like kind of the only version that you can kind of get on Blu-ray. Also watched the remake that I only have on digital, which is fantastic. I really enjoy the remake. I might say I like it better than the original, which is blasphemy, but it's just really enjoyable. And just today, I knocked out some Halloween movies. Did not watch the original, but I did watch Halloween 3 today. Love this one. And we just finished watching H2O. Wanted to try to get the original in, but didn't have time. So here's everything I watched in the month of October. Okay, guys. Oh, almost forgot. I did watch Nightmare on Elm Street 1 and 2 as well. That was also on AMC. So, all right, guys, here's everything that I picked up in the month of October and everything that I watched in the month of October. Let me know in the comments below, what did you watch in the month of October? Did you get through 31 movies? What did you pick up? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, see you guys in Nerd Cave.